Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Stand by me, darling, darling. Oh, sorry, we're watching YouTube shorts. Okay. We're still in Job, which we'll finish today. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Okay. All right. Okay. Job chapter 36. Israel also proceeded and said, Bear me, bear with me a little, and I will show you that there is yet words to speak on God's behalf. I will fetch my knowledge from afar. I will ascribe righteousness to my Maker. For truly my words are not false. One who is perfect in knowledge is with you. Behold, God is mighty, but despises no one. He is mighty in strength of understanding. He does not preserve the life of the wicked, but gives justice to the oppressed. He does not withdraw his eyes from the righteous, but they are on the throne with kings. For he was seated has seated them forever, and they are exalted. If they are bound in fetters, held in a cords of affliction, then he tells them to work in their transgression, that they have acted defiantly. He also opens their ears to instructions and commands that they turn from iniquity. If they obey and serve him, they shall spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasure. But if they do not obey, they shall perish by the sword, and they shall die without knowledge. But the hypocrites in the heart store up wrath, and they do not cry for help when he binds them. They die in youth, and their life ends among the perverted persons. He delivers the poor. Sorry. He delivers the poor in the affliction, and opens their ears in oppression. Indeed, he would know, would have brought you out of this dire distress, into broad place where there is no restraint. And what is that is set on the table would be full of riches. But you are filled with the judgment due to the wicked. Judgment and justice take a hold of you, because there is wrath. Beware lest we take you away with one blow for a large ransom, what could not. Sorry. For one blow. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Take you away with one blow. For a large ransom would not help you avoid it. Will your riches or all your mighty forces keep you from distress? Do not desire the night when people are cut off in their place. Take heed and do not turn in iniquity, for you have shown this rather than affliction. Behold, God is exalted by his power, who teaches like him, who has assigned him his way, or who has said, you have done wrong. Remember to magnify his work, of which men have sung. Everyone have seen it. Man looks on it afar. Behold, God is great, and we do not know him. Nor can we the number of his years be discovered. For he draws up drops of water, which distill as rain from the mist, which the clouds drop down and pour abundantly up on man. Indeed, can anyone understand the spreading of clouds? The thunder from his canopy. Look, he scatters his light upon it, covers the depths of the sea. For by these he judges the people. He gives food in abundance, and covers his hands with lightning, and commands it to strike. His thunder declares it. The cattle also concern the rising storm. Chapter 37. At this also my heart trembles and leaps from its place. Hear attentively the thunder of his voice, and the rumbling that comes from his mouth. He sends it forth under the whole heaven, his lightning to the ends of the earth. After his voice roars, he thunders with majestic, voice, and he does not retain them when his voice is heard. God thunders marvelously with his voice. He does great things which we cannot comprehend. For he says to the snow, fall on the earth, likewise to the gentle rain and the heavy rain of his strength. He seals the hand of every man, that all men may know his work. The beasts go into dens, and remain in their lairs. From the chamber of the south comes the whirlwind, and cold from the scattering winds of the north. But the breath of God ice is given, and the broad waters are frozen. Also the moisture he saturates the thick clouds. He scatters his bright clouds, and they swirl about, being turned by his guidance, that they may do whatever he commands them on the face of the whole earth. He caused it to come, whether for correction or for his land, or his mercy. Listen to this, O Job. Stand still and consider the wondrous works of God. Do you know that when God dispatches them, and causes the light of his cloud to shine? Do you know how the clouds are balanced? Those wondrous works of him, who also is perfect in knowledge. Why are your garments hot? When he quiets the earth by the south wind, with him have you spread out the skies strong as a cast metal mirror? Teach us what we should know, should say to him, for we can prepare nothing because of the darkness. Should he be told that I wish to speak? If a man were to speak, surely he would be swallowed up. Even now, men cannot look at the light when it is bright in the skies. When the wind has passed and cleared them, he comes from the north as golden splendor. With God it is an awesome majesty. As for the Almighty, we cannot find him. He is excellent in power and judgment, in abundance and justice. He does not oppress, therefore men fear him. He shows no partiality to any who are wise of heart. Chapter 38. Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, Who is this darkened counsel by word without knowledge? Now prepare yourself like a man. I will question you, and you shall answer me. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Tell me, if you have understanding, who determines its measurements? Surely you know. Or who stretched the line upon it? To what were its foundations fastened? Or who laid its cornerstones? When the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy? Or who shut in the sea with doors, when it burst forth and issued from the womb? When I made the clouds as its garment, and thick darkness its swaddling band, when I fixed my limit for it, and set bars indoors, when I said, this far you may come, but no further, and here your proud waves must stop. Have you commanded the morning since your days begun, and caused the dawn to know its place? That is might take hold of the ends of the earth, and the wicked be shaken out of it. It takes on form like clay under a sill, and stands out like a garment. From the wicked their light is withheld, and the upright raised arm is broken. Have you entered the springs of the sea, or have you walked in the search of its depths? Have the gates of death been revealed to you, or have you seen the doors of the shadow of death? Have you comprehended the breadth of the earth? Tell me, if you know all this, where is the way to the dwelling of light, and darkness where it is placed? Have you take that you may take it to its territory, that you may know the path to its home? Do you know it because you were born then, or because the number of your days is great? Have you entered the treasury of snow, or have you seen the treasury of hail, which I have served for the time of trouble, for the day of battle and war? By what way is light diffused, or the east wind scattered over the earth? Who has divided the channel for the overflowing water, or a path for the thunderbolt, to cause it to rain on land where there is no one, a wilderness in which there is no man, to satisfy the desolate waste, and cause to the spring of the growth of tender grass? Has the rain father, or who has begotten the drops of dew? From whose womb comes the ice, and the frost of the heavens? Who gives it birth? The water hardens like stone, and the surface of the deep is frozen. Can you bind the clusters of the Pleiades, or loose the belt of Orion? Can you bring out the Mazzaroth in the seasons, or can you guide the great bear with its cub? Do you know the ordinance of the heavens? Can you set their dominion over the earth? Can you lift your voice to the clouds, that an abundance of water may cover you? Can you send out listings that may go and say to you, here we are. Who was who has put wisdom in the mind, or who has given understanding to the heart? Who can number the clouds by wisdom, or who can pour out the bottles of heaven? When the dust hardens in clumps, and the clouds cling together, can you hunt the prey for the lion, or satisfy the appetite of the young lions? When the crouch is in their dens, or lurk in their lairs to lie in wait, who provides food for the raven? When its young ones cry to God and wonder about for the lack of food. Chapter 39. Do you know when the time when the wild mountain goats bear young, or can you mark when the deers give birth? Can you number the months that they fulfill, or do you know that the time when they bear young? They bow down, they bring forth their young, they deliver their offsprings. Their young ones are healthy. They grow strong with grain. They depart and do not return to them. Who set the wild donkey free? Who loosed the bonds of the onager? Whose home I have made the wilderness, and the barren land his dwelling. He scorns the tumults of the city. He does not heed the shouts of the driver. The range of the mountain is his pasture, and he searches after every green thing. Will the wild ox be willing to serve you? Will he bed by your manger? Can you bind the wild ox in a furrow with ropes, or will he plow the valleys behind you? Will you trust him because the strength is great, or will you leave your labor to him? Will you trust to bring home to bring your home your grain and gather it to your threshing floor? The wings of the ostrich wave proudly, but are her wings and pinions like the kindly stork's? For she leaves her eggs on the ground and warms them in the dust. She forgets that a foot may crush them, or that a wild beast may break them. She treats her young harshly, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain, without concern, because God deprived her of wisdom, did not endow her with understanding. When she lifts herself on high, she scorns the horse and its rider. Have you given the horse strength? Have you clothed his neck with thunder? Can you frighten him with like locusts? His majestic snorting strikes terror. He paws in the valley and rejoices in his strength. He gallops into the clash of arms. He mocks at fear and is not frightened, nor does he turn back from the sword. The quiver rattles against him, the glittering spears and javelin. He devours the distance with fierceness and range, nor does he come to a halt because the trumpet has sounded. At the blast of the trumpet he says, Aha! He smells the battle from afar, the thunder of captains shouting. Does the hawk fly by your wisdom and spread its wings towards the south? Does the eagle mount up on your command and make its nest on high? On the rock it dwells and resides, on the crag of the rock in the stronghold. From there it spies out the prey. Its eyes observe from afar. Its young ones suck up blood, and where the slain are, there it is. Chapter 40. Moreover, the Lord answered Job and said, Shall the one who contends with the Almighty correct him? He who rebukes God, let him answer it. Then Job answered the Lord and said, Behold, I am vile. What shall I answer you? I lay my hand over my mouth. Once I have spoken, I will not answer. Yes, twice, but I will proceed no further. Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, Now prepare yourself like a man. I will answer you, and you shall answer me. Would you indeed annul my judgment? Would you condemn me that you may be justified? Have you an arm like God, or can you thunder like with a voice like His? Then adore yourself with majesty and splendor, and array yourself with glory and beauty. Disperse the rage of your wrath. Look on every one who is proud and humble him. Look on every one who is proud and bring him low. Tread down the wicked in their place. Hide them in the dust forever together. Bind their faces in the hidden darkness. Then I will also confess to you that your own right hand can save you. Look now at the behemoth which I have made belong with you. He eats grass like an ox. See now his strength, it is in his hips, and his power is in his stomach muscles. He moves his tail like a cedar. The sinews of the thighs are tightly knit. His bones are like beams of bronze. His ribs are like bars of iron. He is the first of the way of God. Only he who made him can bring near his sword. Surely the mountains yield food for him, and all the beasts of the field play there. He lies under the locust trees, and a covering of the reeds and marsh. The locust trees cover him with their shade. The willows by the brook and surround him. Indeed, the river may rage, yet he is not disturbed. He is confident, and through the Jordan gushes into his mouth. Though he takes it in his eyes, or one pierces his nose with a snare. Chapter 41. Can you draw out the Leviathan with a hook, or snare his tongue with the line of which with a line which you are lower? Can you put a reed through his nose, or pierce his jaw with a hook? Will he make many supplications to you? Will he speak softly to you? Will he make a covenant with you? Will he take him as a servant forever? Will you play with him like as with a bird, or will you leash him for your maidens? Will your companions make a banquet of him? Will they apportion him among the merchants? Can you fill his skin with harpoons, or his head with the fish spears? Lay your hand on him. Remember the battle. Never do it again. Indeed, any hope of becoming him is false. Shall one not be overwhelmed at the sight of him? No one is fierce that he would dare stir him up. Who then is able to stand against me? Who is exceedingly preceded me, and I should pay him. Everything under heaven is mine. I will not conceal his limbs, his mighty power, or his graceful proportions. Who can remove his outer coat? Who can approach him with a double girdle? Who can open the doors of his face with his terrible teeth all around? His rows of scales are his pride, shut up tightly as with his spear. One isn't one is so near another that no one can come between them. They are joined one to another. They stick together and cannot be parted. His sneezing flashes forth light. His eyes are like the eyelids of the morning. Out of his mouth go burning lights. Sparks of fire shoot out. Smoke goes out of his nostrils from a boiling pot and burning rushes. His breath kindles coals, and a flame goes from out of his mouth. Strength dwells in his neck, and sorrow dances before him. The folds of the flesh are joined, for together they are firmed on which with him cannot be moved. His heart is hard as stone, even as hard as the lower millstone. When he raises himself up, the mighty are afraid. Because of his crashing, they are beside themselves. Though through the sword reaches him, it cannot avail, nor does he spear, dart, or javelin. He spreads iron as straw, and bronze as rotten wood. The arrows cannot make him flee. Sling stones become the stumble to him. Darts are regarded as a straw. He laughs at the threat of javelins. His undersides are like sharp potsherds. He spreads pointed marks in the mirror. He makes the deep boil like a pot. He makes the sea like a pot of ointment. He leaves shining wake behind him. One would think the deep had white hair. On earth there is nothing like him, which is made without fear. He beholds every high thing. He is the king of all the children of God of pride. Chapter 42. Then Job answered the Lord and said, I know that you can do everything, that no purpose of yours can be withheld from you. You asked who hides counsel without knowledge. Therefore I have uttered what I did not understand, things too wonderful for me, which I did not know. Listen, please, let me speak. You said I will question you, and shall answer me. I have heard of you by the hearing of the ear, but now my eyes see you. Therefore I abhor myself, and repent in dust and ashes. And so it was, after the Lord had spoken these words to Job, that the Lord said to Israel the Temanite, My wrath is aroused against you and your two friends, for you have not spoken of me that what is right, and as my servant Job has. Now therefore take for yourselves 7 bulls and 7 rams, and go to my servant Job, and offer up for yourselves a burnt offering, and my servant Job shall pray for you. For I will accept him, unless I deal with you according to your folly, because you have not spoken of me what is right, as my servant Job has. So Israel the Temanite, and Bilad the Shunite, and Zophar and the Temanite, the Numanite, went and did as the Lord commanded them, for the Lord had accepted Job. And the Lord restored Job's losses when he prayed for his friends. Indeed, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. Then all his brothers, all his sisters, and all who had been his acquaintance before him came to him and ate food with him in his house, and they consoled him, comforted him for all his adversary that the Lord had brought upon him. Each one gave him a piece of silver, and each a ring of gold. Now the Lord blesses the latter days of Job more than his beginning, for he had 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, 1,000 yoke of oxen, and 1,000 female donkeys. He also has 7 sons and 3 daughters, and he called the name of the first Jemiah. The name of the second was Kazara, and the name of the third was Karakupash. In all the lands they were found no woman so beautiful as the daughter of Job, and their father gave them an inheritance among their brothers. After this Job lived 140 years, and saw his children and grandchildren for 4 generations. So Job died old and full of days. That's all of Job. Now we're going to Psalms. Okay. Okay. All right. Psalms. Got 30 minutes so we could read a little bit of Psalms. Psalms chapter 1. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of the sinners, nor sits in the seats of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and his law is meditates day and night. He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth its fruit in its seasons, whose leaf also shall not wither. Whatever he does shall prosper. And the ungodly are not so, but are like the shaft which the wind drives away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, for sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. Chapter 2. Why do the nations rage, and the people plot a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his appointed, saying, Let us break their bonds and their pieces, and cast away their cords from us. He who sits in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall hold them in derision. Then he shall speak to them with his wrath, and distress them in his deep pleasure. Yet I have set my king on my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree the Lord has said to me. You are my son. Today I have begotten you. I asked of me, and I will give you a nation of your inheritance, and the end of the earth for your possession. You shall break them with a rod of iron, and you shall dash them to pieces like a potter's vessel. Now, therefore, be wise, O kings. Be instructed, you judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear, and rejoice to trembling kiss the Son, lest be angry, and the perish in the way when his wrath is kindly kindled. But a little blessed are those who put their trust in him. Chapter 3. Lord, know, Lord, how they may increase who trouble me. May are they who arise up against me. Many are they who say of me, there is no hope for him for him in God. But you, O Lord, are a shield for me, my glory, and the one of who lifts up my head. I cried the Lord with my voice, and he heard me from his holy hill. I lay down and slept. I woke from the Lord, sustained me. I will not be afraid. 10,000 of people who have set themselves against me all around. Arise, O Lord, save me, O God, for you have struck all my enemies on the cheekbone. You have broken the teeth of the ungodly. Salvations belong to the Lord. Your blessings is upon your people. Chapter 4. Hear me when I call, O God of my righteous. I have relieved me. You have relieved me in my distress. You have mercy on me, and hear my prayer. How long, O you sons of men, will you turn the glory of shame? How long will you love worthlessness and seek the falsehood? But know that the Lord has set apart for himself him who is godly. The Lord will hear when I call to him. Be angry and do not sin. Meditate within your heart on your bed, and be still. Offer the sacrifices of the righteous, and put your trust in the Lord. There are many who say, "Who will show us any good?" Lord, lift up the light of your conscience upon us. You have put a gladness in my heart more than is the righteous that their gain and wine increase. I will both lie down in peace and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Chapter 5. Give ear to my words, O Lord. Consider my meditation. Give heed to my voice of my cry. My King, my God, for to you I will pray. My voice you shall hear in the morning, O Lord. In the morning I will direct it to you, and I will look up. For you are not a God who takes pleasure in wickedness, nor shall evil dwell with you. The boastful shall not stand in your sight. You hate all workers of iniquity. You shall destroy those who speak falsehood. The Lord abhors the bloodthirsty and deceitful man. But as for me, I will come into your house in the multitude of your mercy. In fear of you, I will worship toward your holy temple. Lead me, O Lord, in your righteous, because of my enemies. Make your way straight before my face, for there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is destruction. Their throat is an open tomb. They flatter with their tongues. Pronounce them guilty, O God. Let them fall by their open counsel. Cast them out in the multitudes of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against you. But let all those who rejoice who put their trust in you, let them ever shout for joy, because you defend them. Let those also who love your name, be joyful in you. For you, O Lord, will bless the righteous. With favor you will surround him as with a shield. Chapter 6. O Lord, do not rebuke me in your anger, nor chasten me in your hot displeasure. Have mercy on me, O Lord, for I am weak. O Lord, heal me, for my bones are troubled. My soul also is great troubled. But you, O Lord, how long? Return, O Lord, deliver me. Oh, save me for your mercy's sake. And in death there is no remembrance of you. And the grave who will give you thanks. I am weary with my groaning. All night I make my bed swim. I drench my couch with my tears. My eyes waste away because of the grief. It grows old because of all my enemies. Depart from me, all you workers of iniquity. One second, can I get a drink? Okay. Depart from me, all your workers of iniquity. For the Lord has heard the voice of my weeping. The Lord has heard of my supplication. The Lord will receive my prayer. Let all my enemies be ashamed and greatly troubled. Let them turn back and be ashamed suddenly. Chapter 7. O Lord my God, in you I put my trust. Save me from all those who persecute me, and deliver me, lest they tear me like a lion, rendering me in pieces, while there is none to deliver. O Lord my God, if I have done this, if there is iniquity in my hands, if I have repaid evil to him who was at peace with me, or have plundered my enemy without cause. Let the enemy pursue me and overtake me. Yes, let them trample my life to the earth and lay my honor in the dust. Arise, O Lord, in your anger. Lift yourself up because of the rage of my enemies. Rise up for me to the judgment you have commanded. So the congregation of the people shall surround you. For their sakes, therefore, return on high. The Lord shall judge the peoples. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness, according to my iniquity within me. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous God tests the hearts and minds. My defense is of God, who saves the upright in heart. God is just a judge. God is an angry judge. Sorry. God is an angry with the wicked every day. If he does not turn back, he will sharpen his sword. He bends his bow and makes it ready. He also repairs for himself instruments of death. He makes his arrows into fiery shafts. Behold, the wicked bring forth iniquity. Yes, he conceives trouble and brings forth falsehood. He made a pit and dug it out, and has fallen into the ditch which he made. His trouble shall return upon his own head. His violence dealing shall come down on his own crown. I will praise the Lord according to his righteous, and will sing praise to the name of the Lord Most High. Chapter 8. O Lord our God, how excellent is your name in all the earth, who has set your glory above the heavens. Out of the mouth of the babes and nursing infants, you have attained strength because of your enemies, that you may silence the enemy and the avenger. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have obtained, what is man that you are mindful of him, and the Son of Man that you visit him? For you have made him a little lower than the angels, and you have crowned him with your glory and honor. You made him to have dominion over the works of your hands. You have put all things under his feet, all sheep and oxen, even the beasts of the field, the birds of the air, and the fish of the sea, that pass through the paths of seas. O Lord our God, how excellent is your name in all the earth. Chapter 9. I will praise you, O Lord. With my whole heart, I will tell of your marvelous works. I will be glad and rejoice in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High. When my enemies turn back, they shall fall and perish at your presence. For you have maintained my right and my cause. You sat on the throne, judging in righteousness. You have rebuked the nations. You have destroyed the wicked. You have blotted out their name forever and ever. Oh, enemy destructions are finished forever, and you have destroyed the cities. Even their memories have perished. But the Lord shall endure forever. He was he has prepared his throne for judgment. He shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall administer judgment for the peoples of the righteousness. The Lord will also be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in the times of trouble. And those who know your name will put their trust in you. For you, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. Sing praises to the Lord, who dwells in Zion. Declare his deeds belong among the people. When he avenges blood and he remembers them, he does not forget the cry of the humble. Have mercy on me, O Lord. Consider my trouble from those who hate me. You you who lift me up from the gates I'm sorry. From the gates of death, that I may tell of all your praise. In the gates of the daughter of Zion, I will rejoice in your salvation. The nations have sunk down in the pit which they made, in the net of which they hid. Their own foot is caught. The Lord is known by the judgment he executes. The wicked is snared in the works of his hands. Meditation. The sorry, my cat wants attention. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectations of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Lord. Do not let man prevail. Let the nations be judged in your sight. Put them in fear of O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be put men. Stop looking. Chapter 10. Why do you stand afar, O Lord? Why do you hide in times of trouble? The wicked is his pride, and persecutes the poor. Let let them be caught in the plots which they have devised. For the wicked boasts of his heart's desire. He blesses the greedy and renounces the Lord. The wicked in his proud conscience does not seek God. God is none of his thoughts. His ways are always prospering. Your judgments are far above, not out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he sneers at them. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved. I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and oppression. Under his tongue is a trouble iniquity. He sits in the lurking place of the villages. In the secret places he murders the innocent. His eyes are secretly fixed on the helpless. He lies in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lies in wait to catch the poor. He catches the poor when he draws him into his net. So he crouches and he lies low, that the helpless may fall by his strength. He has said in his heart, God has forgotten. He hides his face. He will never see. Arise, O Lord, O God, lift up your hand. Do not forget the humble. Why do the wicked renounce God? He has said in his heart, you will not require an account. But you have seen, but for you observe trouble and grief, to repay it by your hand. The helpless commits himself to you. You are the helper of the fatherless. Break the arm of the wicked and the evil man. Seek out the wickedness until you find none. The Lord is king forever and ever. The nations have perished over his land. Lord, you have heard the desires of the humble. You will you will prepare their hearts. You will cause from your ear to hear, to do justice to the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may oppress no more. Chapter 11. In the Lord I put my trust. How can you say to my soul, flee as a bird to the mountains? For look, the wicked bend their bow. They make ready their arrow on the string, that they may shoot secretly at the upright in heart. If the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do? The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids test the sons of men. The Lord tests the righteous, but the wicked and the ones who loves violence his whole soul hates. Upon the wicked he will rain coals, and fire and brimstone and burning wind shall be the proportion of their cup. For the Lord is righteous; he loves righteousness. His countenance beholds the upright. Chapter 12. Help the Lord, for the godly man ceases, for the faithful disappears from among the sons of men. They speak idle everyone with his neighbor. With flattering lips and a doable heart they speak. May the Lord cut off all the flattering lips and the tongues that speak proud things, who have said with our tongues we will prevail. Our lips are our own, who is Lord over us. For the oppression of the Lord, for the sighing of the needy. Now I will arise, say the Lord, I will set him in the safety for which he earns. The words of the Lord are pure words, like silver tried in a furnace on earth, purified 7 times. You shall keep them, O Lord. You shall preserve them from this generation forever. The wicked prowl on every side, when vileness is exalted among the sons of men. Chapter 13. How long, O Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me? How how long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long will my enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Lord my God, enlighten my eyes, lest I sleep in the sleep of death, lest my enemy say, I have prevailed against him, lest those who trouble me rejoice when I am moved. But I have trusted in your mercy. My heart shall rejoice in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord, because he has dealt bountifully with me. Chapter 14. The Lord has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have not done abominable works, and there is none who does good. The Lord looks down from the heaven upon the children of men, to see if there are any who understand, who seek God. They have all turned aside. They have together become corrupt. There is none who does good. No one, no, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread, and do not call upon the Lord? There they are in a great fear, for God is with the generation of the righteous. You shall that you shame the counsel of the poor, but the Lord is his refuge. Oh, that the salvation of Israel would come out of Zion, when the Lord brings back the captivity of his. Let Jacob rejoice and Israel be glad. And that's where I'm gonna stop. Hi, Mouse. I was so busy reading. I only got an hour. Oh, Loki. Alright. Guess we'll go raid Dill. You should still be streaming, right? Mouse. Mouse, 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 mouse. He's still, yeah, he's still streaming. Raid now.